All right, Yawneegunna in the building. Real quick, let them know where you from, bro.
Yo, I'm from Globe, Arizona, man, born and raised.
Globe, Arizona. For those who don't know, because I know, but for those who don't know, how far out of Phoenix, where is that?
It's about an hour and a half from here, east.
Okay. Population of?
7,000.
7,000, okay,
roughly.
Right. Yeah, and it's some of the best food in Arizona.
Yes, sir.
All right. Real quick, let them know how long you've been doing music and what got you started in it.
Yo, so roughly, I've been doing music about 10 years professionally, trying to really break the void. I got into it because I was always interested in music, and hip-hop always came natural to me, and pretty good with lyrics and everything of that nature. So hip-hop was the easiest thing to do solo, so that's why I started in it.
So knowing that, I mean, I come from a small town, especially like growing up in the 90s, where I grew up, we didn't have access to hip-hop like, everyone does that with the internet, obviously, and
right.
Technology and everything. But what was the first introduction in hip-hop to you, and I'm sure that it wasn't easy. You probably had to go out of your way a little bit to get to it.
Yeah, for sure. My sister was kind of the person who introduced me to hip-hop, like listening to music in her car, rolling around, just a little youngster listening to like Bone Thugs and Tupac. And I mean, the minute I heard Bone Thugs and Harmony, I was like in love. So yeah, I loved it.
Bone Thugs was it, huh?
Yeah, Bone Thugs.
I don't know what it is, but Bone Thugs, like in small towns, like today, they're still getting, played.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I remember it in Morenci, bro. These dudes couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The first album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the one I always jam.
I'm like, damn, man, at least bump the new one, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the biggest what would you say is like the hurdle that, being from a small town and being an independent artist, obviously it's harder for everybody, but what's the biggest hurdle for you coming from and living in family in a small town, but you're putting music out in the industry and in a market that Phoenix is obviously the place that probably has the most resources. So what is the hardest part for you coming from a smaller market to be able to compete?
I think mostly when I was younger, like the sources were real limited. We only had one like hip hop sort of studio in town, but it was kind of not professional. So it was just hard to finally like break out of that and be able to get resources so you could record or anything like that. Everything's so far away. So, but that's the beauty of it too, is like we're so far away from everything. So when I'm making music now, like I'm that plug for that music, right? So.
Right. So would you say that before there probably wasn't really anybody doing it, especially on the level that you are?
Yeah.
Now, do you see other people kind of, following in those footsteps? Because, I mean, you and Bird were doing shows with us years ago.
Yeah.
That's how we met, because I'm like, oh, these guys are from Globe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like we definitely started the culture, I think, out there. Like there was maybe some guys doing it, but they were never doing it to the level that we are right now. Like really putting ourselves out there, being professional. You know?
All right, so you got a lot of content out there. I know you stay busy, you stay working. You got a new record, though.
Yes, sir.
This it's been picking up traction.
Mm-hmm.
We got it in rotation here at Ikon Radio. Talk about the new single, Wolves. Is that off a project, or are you dropping singles right now?
Yeah, so we changed our whole way of releasing music. We're no longer releasing albums. It seems like when we release an album, like people have a small time span now, so they're mostly jamming singles. So we kind of changed our ways. We're doing singles now. I released Wolves. This is the single that's spinning on Ikon. I released it in October, and ever since then, it's just been blowing up, man.
Yeah, what's the response from people, though, like from back home, too? Because, they're seeing you, getting radio play. They're seeing you put out all this content. Mm-hmm. And, what's that like? Because I know that coming from a small town, you're kind of the first to do a lot of things, and people have, they have a lot of things to say and are excited about it.
Oh, yeah, like just walking around, man, people are like, yo, or they'll sing a lyric. It's always been like a certain lyric of a song. When I have probation, people be like, oh, selling drugs on probation. Or like, now it's who that want to be bad like wolves, So it's cool, man. Like, I love all the love. Like, I'll be driving on the street and you'll hear Yawnee. And like, it's crazy, bro. The response is awesome from town, from everywhere, No,
that's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's the goal, though? Like, ultimately, what is the goal for Yawnee? And, like where do you see this going? What's the ultimate goal from this?
I think just to get the message out there, man. Like small towns, even though we're from a small town, you know, resources are limited for music. We can still make it, man. We can still be, you know, up there professional with the best of them, with Atlanta, with Phoenix, with everything. Like we're still here and our voices are heard. Right. For sure.
All right, so check it out. We're gonna get into it right here. Ikon Radio, the home of quality independent music. Yawnee Gunna, and the record is Wolves right here for the first time and turned up one time. Here we go, Ikon Radio. Yep.
Let's go.
I'm in love with that GS ride. Look at me cruise the block when I roll. Who that wanna be bad like wolves? Drop that single, I'm sick, got caught. Everybody thinking they the man upstairs. Y'all ain't dirt, give a skirt, no scared. Y'all ain't get loose like me. Y'all ain't built to go. And they gon' eat your souls, just like a bitch ago. Been around the block, you better off dead. I'm hearing these haters singing I'm trash. Fuck on them bitches, I'm ripping off tags. Recording all day cause I live in my lab. Fuck that, get out of my face, I bust back. Hit with that spray, I trust that. Y'all saying grace, I love that. That be my taste. I'm in love with that GS ride. Look at me cruise the block when I ride. I'm so solid, look like wings when I glide. I'm the man on the team, this your sign. To get the fuck out of my face, we gotta go race. He'll be in last place, I know. Chop up the body, never not left in this place. Red rum, where you from? Gotta go out and get me some. Red rum, where you from? Gotta go out and get me. Yawnee, you melodic, you the last dude at the party. Keep up this magic, what's been happening? You been stopping? Hell nah, I'll never quit. Been in this game since 7th, bitch. It's an exorcist with no reverend. I've been on my mind getting hella rich. What the hell is this? Who that wanna be bad like wolves? Drop that single, I'm sick, got caught. Everybody thinking they the man upstairs. Y'all ain't dirt, give a skirt, no scared. Y'all ain't get loose like me. Y'all ain't built to go. And they gon' eat your souls, just like a bitch ago. I don't really know you that man up top. Acting like you drippy, you the cream of the crop. I don't really know you that man up top. Acting like you drippy, you the cream. Hey, double up, hitting these verses. Robbing the houses, leaving their hearses. I didn't knock, I fucking just bursted. I didn't practice, ain't no rehearsing. I just got a new set of shades. Ed Hardy Vision, I see the fame. For what it is, it's really lame. I started my brand, I made a name. Fast lane on that racetrack. I'm the white boy, kid of that make stacks. In the bottom of the bottom, I can taste that. Got your name up in the book for the payback. I did the feature, I laced the track. I asked the guy what a bass at. He's over there, I made it look quick. So turn the shit up for the wolf, bitch, let's go. Who that wanna be bad like wolves? Drop that single, I'm sick, got caught. Everybody thinking they the man upstairs. Y'all ain't dirt, give a skirt, no scared. Y'all ain't get loose like me. Y'all ain't built to go. And they gon' eat your souls, just like a midget go.